Hello friends and welcome back. This is going to be a pickups video just showing you a few things I picked up since my last one, so here we go. First up, I got one from the History Channel, and this is a Steelbook DVD, and it's the Monster Quest, the complete Season 1. And I don't really know that much about this. I just found it at a pawn shop. It has 13 episodes, and they range from like a American Werewolf to Russian Killer Ape Man. I don't know, just crazy stuff on here from the History Channel. I just thought it looked kind of cool. It's got a little bit of a mess set right there. That's why I don't really like getting steel books. I used to kind of collect them, but now I don't really like them because they're hard to keep them, looking good. And they just pretty much you get a dent in them or you get them scratched up and you can't really do nothing with them. I mean, it's kind of odd. I mean, they used to be cool to collect, but I just don't really collect them anymore unless it's just the only way you can get something. Because like I said, if you ever put a dent in it, then it's it's pretty much over with, and I don't really care about having it with a big dent in it unless it's the only one I can find. But thought it looked pretty cool. So Monster Quest from the History Channel. I don't really know if you seen these. Please comment below. I'm not really for sure about these. And Dolph Lundgren in Command Performance. This show could be deadly. And this pretty much is just a Dolph Lundgren's the drummer for this band that's trying to make their big big concert and make it big. And they're in a concert with this pop star, and pretty much these people come in there and pretty much grab the pop star and some of the other people there, and Dolph's the only one that can stop them, from, I guess they're probably going to hold him for ransom and stuff. It's been a little while since I've watched it, but it was pretty good, just cheesy fun. This is one of his 2000 movies, I believe. 2009, I believe. 2009 from it's actually got new image on it. Wow. But just cheesy fun from Dolph Lundgren. So if you like those old 80s and 90s movies, you'll probably like this one. It's just kind of silly. It's like, how many different ways can you make an action movie? Well, we'll throw him in there. We'll make him a drummer in a band, and then he'll save everybody. Then I got Ralph Fiennes and Uma Thurman and Sean Connery in The Avengers, saving the world in style. And this is one of those snapper cases. So I guess these are fine. These are pretty much like steel books. If you ever mess them up, you can't really do much with them, You ever mess up the paper, it's over with, At least the regular ones, they're kind of covered with plastic, and you can always, if you break the cases, you can just pull the paper out and, put them in a different one. But that's just me griping. I apologize. And this is just kind of like a stylish action movie. And this one's actually from, I believe it's in the 60s is when there was a TV show. Some of them are in black and white, and some of them are in color, I believe, of this. And this is just the movie they made about that. But The Avengers, pretty cool. And then Mel Gibson in Bloodfather, A Father Makes His Own Justice. And this one comes with digital code, so I'll put that in on Vudu. And pretty much it looks like he's trying to save his family from some drug lord or something is pretty much what I get from the reading the back of it. Might be pretty good. I've never seen it, so might be pretty decent. And here's one I've never heard of. This is from BBC Video. It's a 2-disc set of Mulberry, the complete series. If you've heard of this, please comment below. I know maybe somebody's watching overseas and they might have watched this. I don't really. Starring Geraldine McEwen, and I believe she played on Miss Marple, some of the BBC Miss Marples, which is an Agatha Christie like book, and they made quite a few movies where she's like an older lady that kind of solves crime, kind of like, I guess here in America, Murder, She Wrote, but it's a little different, I guess you could say. But I believe she was on Miss Marple for a couple episodes or a couple movies or something, however they go about that. But this one just, Mulberry, the complete series, I just looked it up on Amazon, and it was going for a little bit on Amazon, so I grabbed it. It's in pretty good shape. But, I mean, it was, I guess, out of print and going for a little bit on Amazon, so I thought, well, it's at a pawn shop for trade, so I'll just grab it. And that's Mulberry, the complete series. And like I said, if you've seen this before, please comment below. I've never really heard of it. And then I got a Blu-ray and digital of Guardians of the Galaxy. And I don't know, just a kind of cheesy action movie. Pretty much the only reason I picked it up, it's from Marvel, which is, I guess, owned by Disney now. So the value on it usually doesn't go down. So I might could get this for a good trade, trade somebody this one for something else. And come with a digital copy. I'll put it on my Vudu. Probably I'll never watch it, but I'll put it on there. But like I said, if I find anything that's Marvel or Disney related, I usually grab it at the pawn shop because I always just trade for them anyways. So, but I don't know, just Guardians of the Galaxy. Another one from the pawn shop, Blu-ray, DVD, and digital HD, and this one's still in the. It's got a nice slip cover with the boss picture there, but it's still sealed. The Blu-ray is, so couldn't complain there. It might be pretty good fun. Never heard of it. The Wildlife. This might be one for my kids to watch. I'll take the old digital code out and put it on my Vudu, and we'll check it out. Something about Robinson Crusoe and a bunch of, I guess the animals probably talk on there. I have no idea. And they're going up against pirates. I guess the old Robinson Crusoe where he's fighting the pirates, but then the animals can talk to him. Maybe, I don't know. Never watched. I don't know if they really talk or not, but most movies like this they do. So might be fun for the kids though. But still sealed at a pawn shop for a trade, and wasn't gonna let it stay there. Might as well take it home. And I got a copy of Mel Gibson's Apocalypto. Is that what it is? Apocalypto? I'm terrible at pronouncing. That's how I'm going to say it. Mel Gibson's Apocalypto. I don't know. No one can outrun their destiny. I don't know. Just this one's pretty difficult. I guess it's out of print in the U.S. So this is like a Region B. So I just went ahead and grabbed it from overseas. I've heard a little bit about it. I don't think I've watched. I might have watched a little bit of it, but I can't really remember. But figured I'd go ahead and grab it since it's out of print here. Thought it might be pretty good to get, but pretty cool. And this one is pretty hard to get. My library actually has the DVD of it. I thought that was kind of funny, but figured I'd grab the Region B. So if you ever get this, you'll have to have a Region Free or Region B player to actually play this. But if y'all was maybe wanting it, maybe look on Amazon UK or something. You can find a copy of it maybe. But Apocalypto. I don't know. I'm butchering the name probably, so I apologize for that. But pretty cool. And last but not least, this is the limited edition, limited collector's edition of The Fiend. A horror story, definitely not for the nervous. But this is for Massacre Video, and they've done it's a pretty cool little box set here. This is, of course, a Don Dohler movie, and it's got my good friend in it, George Stover. He plays in it a little bit. And pretty much this is just a movie about this I don't know, this guy that comes out of the grave, and he's like a music teacher, and he has to stay looking young and to stay alive. He has to like suck the power out of people. I don't know, the energy maybe out of them. I don't know. And he's always got this funny red like glow. And I remember seeing this. I watched it a long time ago, and I believe it was on VHS. I can't really remember, but I remember going into this video store called Dollar Video, and this was one that I used to rent a lot. It's very cheesy and cornball and everything, but I just always liked it. It's pretty funny. It's like when he has this red line around his hands and stuff, when he starts trying to get the power out of the people or the energy or whatever he does, it like won't even go around. Like he'll have his hand here and the energy lines will be like off of his hand. It's really, really cheesy fun, just cornball stuff, but I liked it pretty good. It's just kind of corny. Of course, Don Dohler and George Stover there, one of my good buddies that played on a lot of the Don Dohler movies. I always enjoy watching him, so I was glad to pick this up. And looks like Massacre Video done a good job with this little box set. I like this little slip cover right here, and then of course it's just a normal Blu-ray on the inside there. But And I kind of give you a look at all the kind of special features that you can see there. Got quite a few different things there that you can check out. So pretty cool. And I couldn't believe this. It's a 1980 Ghoul Fest in Glorious HD, newly restored in 2K from its original 16mm AB rolls. So pretty cool. And has a few, like I said, a few interviews there with George Stover and some other people from the movie. So pretty cool. I was glad to pick this up. And Massacre Video done a pretty good job on the slipcover here. Just good cheesy fun. So if, I'd recommend checking this out if you like something just very cheesy and kind of corny but still kind of fun. But I guess that'll be it for my video. Until next time, have a good one and see you.